You've probably been hearing about things happening within the housing market. You've seen it on the news, you've seen it in the social media, you've seen it on your newspaper, and you're like, okay, what's going on in town? What's happening in Linden? Well, I'm going to get into that and a lot more right after this. Hi, I am Camille Haynes. I'm a local real estate agent in the Union County area. I want to thank you for taking a couple of minutes out of your day to watch my video on Linden's real estate report for April 2022. And I have to apologize. I'm going to start with an apology. I'm going to say my bad on not being on top of my videos for the past few months. I think the last video I did was back in November of last year. So I know that's quite a gap, and I know that a lot has changed since I've done the last video. So I apologize for that, but I'm looking forward to giving you a lot of great content today so that you guys can make as informed a decision as possible if you're thinking about buying or selling in town soon. So let's get into it. Linden's real estate housing market it's going to be similar to a lot of the videos I've done for a lot of the other communities. You know, lately you've been hearing a lot about, of course, inflation going up, gas prices going up, interest rates going up, war in Ukraine, Biden's talking to the Fed about what's going on economically. Even Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan Chase is talking about an economic hurricane coming soon. And you're like, damn, this is a lot here. So, you know, let's talk about these numbers in Linden. You know, are things that I hear about that are happening in various towns and communities nationally, are they happening on a local scale? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's get into these key numbers. The first number I want to discuss is the number of new listings available for sale. Last year, in April 2021, there were 46 homes that were available for sale. This year, that number went up to 50. So there was a little bit more inventory from last year. But I guess you want to say statistically, the numbers for the first 4 months, so January, February, April, and March of 2021 is comparatively the same for the first 4 months of this year. So for the first quadrimester of 2021, there were 131 homes available for sale. This year, that number is 133. So like I said, a statistical tie as far as the activity or number of new homes that have been available for sale. Another number that's been basically a statistical tie is the number of days on market until a home successfully sells. In 2021 of April, 34 days was the average days on market until sale. This year it is 38. But if you take, once again, we can do a quadrimester comparison from 2021 to 2022, both were at 38 days. So that is 0% change from 1 year ago. Something that has declined slightly is the inventory of homes available for sale. In April 2021, there were 66 homes that were available for sale throughout the month. This year, that number was 55. So you're talking about an almost 17% decline from 1 year ago. Something else that has declined a little bit is the percentage of list price received on a home. Last year in April, a home received a list price received, or percentage of list price received, at 103.7%. 103.8%. So that means homes sold an additional 3.8% above asking. This year, it was at 100.5. So they were selling above asking, but a very small amount for the month of April. But if you do compare, do a quadrimester comparison, the average, average of list price received percentage was 103.6% in the year 2022. That is up from 1 year ago, where it was 101.6%. So even though April had a little bit of a rougher month for negotiating, if you're a seller, overall for the past year, it has actually been up in town. But the one number that has been up, just like a lot of towns in this area, is the median sales price. The average sales price for a home, a single family home in Linden for the month of April 2021 was $368,000. That number has increased $55,000. 1 year later, the average sales price, or the median sales price for a single family home in town was $433,000. So that's about a 17% increase from 1 year ago. It is similar to what's going on when you do the first quadrimester. There has been about a 10% increase quadrimester year over year, or the average sales price last year for the first 4 months was $380,000. For the first 4 months of this year was $420,000. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm tired of guessing. I'm not even going to guess what's going to happen with this housing market. But the good times are still rolling in town. I will say that. And I mean, we'll see what happens. Just make sure you just brace yourself one way or the other. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you out. And make sure you check me out on, like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out on my other social media platforms as well, including Instagram and TikTok. And I've linked the video. I put links in the description below. So I hope you become fans of those pages too. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoyed the information I provided. And I'll speak to you next month. Take care.